everyone, welcome to your week. My name is Patricia and I'm bringing you your weekly energies for the week of October 26th through November 1st. First of all, I want to welcome you in, hoping that you all are doing very well. Okay, so I'm gonna welcome you, waiting for you guys to come on, and let's talk a little bit about yesterday. Yesterday we had Mercury and the Sun, Mercury in retrograde and the Sun come together. And when this happens, Mercury is the planet of the mind and communication, and then the Sun illuminates everything. Okay, so it's a very strange day when that happens, and it's a day of a lot of revelations, things coming to light. So let me know in the comments how that resonates for you and how it could have been something that you felt yesterday. Okay, I know that today is back to feeling a little bit foggy and maybe even like a slow start to the week. Hello. So this week I'm going to be using different cards, okay, just because it's Halloween week, and I got these pretty cool decks. I have the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot, and then I have the Halloween Oracle. Let me see where it's the Halloween Oracle. Okay, so buenos días. Desde Los Ángeles, qué bueno. Hola, Caro. Thank you for being here. That's amazing. So I'm going to be picking the themes from this Halloween oracle. Okay, so for the week of October 26th to November 1st, this is going to be the reading for that time frame or whenever you happen to catch this video, okay? So welcome Los Angeles. I love it that you're here. Okay, so the first card coming up for the themes is authenticity. Okay, and it's called invisibility, but this is a card that talks about authenticity. So this being one of the themes, I feel like it has been very relevant, very relevant, that we are who we are, and we are who we are in front of everyone, and we let our true selves shine. And this could be difficult, challenging for some people to break out of their shell and be exactly as they are and actually feel as if they're accepted and appreciated for exactly who they are. Okay, so first card coming through is this card of Spirit encouraging us to be authentic, okay, and to let ourselves be seen, to not be in this invisibility and okay with just being ignored or having our feelings ignored or points of view, not feeling seen or heard. All right, let's get a couple of more themes. And then I'll go a little bit in the book to see what else comes through. Hello, Christian. Thank you for being here. And let me know always where you're watching from. I always ask you that because it's, we're building this community globally. So, all right, let's see. And remember, these readings are collective. They're based on energy. Okay, so don't fit yourself into any story. Just simply be open to receiving messages that can come through. Oh, look at this. The Skull of Stars is coming through. And yes, I am using Halloween cards. This card talks about infinite possibilities. And I feel like with these two cards coming through, one speaking about authenticity and the other one speaking about the infinite possibilities. I feel like when you are truly yourself and you're truly living your life authentically and showing people exactly who you are and you know, taking pride on being you, um, you know, you attract to you that tribe. You attract those people to your life and those experiences that are more aligned with exactly who you are. And then you don't have to live in this space where you feel like you have to walk around eggshells or um, like you have to pretend or kind of like, you know, watch out or not be too much or you know, not be too little. You know what I mean? Not trying to fit yourself into a mold, okay? And how that opens infinite possibilities for you. Okay, so very nice so far. You want me to pick a card for you today? Okay, let me go ahead. What I'll do is I'll pick a card for you and I'll DM you. Okay, I'll send a direct message so we don't cut the flow of the reading, okay? And I understand like everybody's going through so many things, but look and listen and be open to receiving this message because I believe that you are here for a very good reason, okay? All right, last theme. Wow, ancestors. Look at this card, how beautiful. How the tree holds a DNA strand right in the middle, okay? And they say that, you know, that you know your ancestors and that wisdom of the earth is it lives within trees and it's very rooted in trees are very magical and full of energy. They're rooted in the earth. They're always fluctuating energy, and you know how it is. Trees have been around for ages, okay? So this card says the love and legacy of your DNA is now calling out to you. So if you're feeling emotional, if you are feeling not worthy, if you're feeling like me, I was feeling today tired, foggy in my mind, not being able to really feel motivated, I took a moment to connect to spirit and to really you know, just recenter my energy because I come on here every Monday to give this message to you, and I would be doing a disservice to myself and a disservice to you if, you know, I didn't show up. And let's not say that you're not able to take breaks. Of course you are. If I would have done this message tomorrow, it would have much very be meant to be heard tomorrow, but no. I recenter myself. I connected to spirit. I connected to God and to all my light beings, including my ancestors, and got motivated. And I'm here with all of you. And let me tell you, this message is packing a lot of information. So I'm gonna go through a little bit of what this is because we have the card of invisibility, okay, which I know a lot of us are dealing with, you know, kind of like hiding out and not wanting to, you know, we're obviously going through certain things globally that are isolating us in a sense, but in another way, it's connecting us more as a collective, okay? So this says, you know the feeling that sometimes you have someone that is watching you. You cannot see them, but you have a distinct feeling that someone is there. And all the hairs on the back of your neck, you know, rise up. And then you think that you see something from the corner of your eye. Then you turn and there's nothing but empty air. This is the power of invisibility, the indirect fear and the covert threat of having to fight something that we cannot see. Okay, so this card is talking about authenticity, but here is bringing us the sense that we are, as humans, wanting to see things to believe them. Okay, so rather in this message, you're being asked to believe before you actually see, okay, and to have faith in the invisible, okay, and the things that we cannot see physically, and we cannot see them or understand them with our senses. Okay, so let's see this other card of the Skull of Stars. Let me see if there's something more here. Okay, let's go with the Skull of Stars. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the Skull of Stars. Look how cool. Okay, so it says, why think so small when when we're made of stars? Galaxies are spinning within us. Realize that you're made of the stuff stars are made of, okay? And infinite possibilities begin. So this is really a message of having faith in yourself, okay? Because it's having faith in God and the universe and the unseen, and then you're being encouraged to, with the Skull of Stars, you're being encouraged to have faith in yourself and know that you're also made of the same fabric that spirit is made of. Okay, so it says the skull is bringing us back to the fact that we're all made from of stars, yet many of us think so small. Again, we go back to being authentic and not putting ourselves so small, okay, or having to hold ourselves back from being too much either. It's just being ourselves. And it says, we are each born with a blank canvas to paint upon, and we are indeed an open sky of possibilities. Okay, so what a beautiful message there for anyone that has been struggling with that sense of worthiness, or being seen, or feeling heard, or feeling appreciated. And the fact that by being yourself, you are opening your possibilities. Okay, so then you get the card of ancestors, and this is pretty much just letting you know that you are not alone. You know that there's been people in this earth that hold your same DNA, your same blood, and they've already lived this experience, and they're very much watching over you and watching you and your struggles and your joys and your highs and your lows. Okay, so oh, thank you. Gracias. So this says the love and legacy of your DNA. Whether or not we know our ancestors or not, we are the product of those who have lived before us. Eternally, we may have the body type of our father, our mother's eyes, our grandmother's nose, our grandfather's skin tone. But on the inside, it gets even more interesting. We know now that we can inherit the way that our body works, our blood type, our genetic disorders, even propensities for aspects of brain function like introversion, musicality, and mathematics. Okay, so this wants us to connect to the love and support of those who have come before us that share our same bloodline. Okay, so Really beautiful message of support beyond the physical. And this is also a message to let those things that maybe some sort of hidden talent that has to do with legacy and the people that came before you that you share DNA with, okay? All right, so let's see the tarot for this week. Yeah, the ancestors are very present this week, so hello. Okay. Let's see what the message is for everyone this week. One more shuffle. Week of the 26th. So we have a full moon approaching, guys. So that feeling of being emotional is very common the weeks where the moon is about to be full. The moon will be full in the sign of Taurus, okay, which Taurus rules beauty and wealth and good things and luxury and, money. So, and it rules the divine feminine as well. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it's tarot time. Oh, don't cry. I'm gonna cry with you. Like, I'll cry with you, right along with you. All right, first card out is the Judgment card. Okay, and this is like Santa Claus, because these are the Nightmare Before Christmas cards. So this is like Santa Claus going down the list of the naughty and the nice. Okay, so the Judgment card is a card of exactly that. Going through what kind of things we have been maybe dragging along for some time. And now figuring out if we are going to cast judgment in a positive way and we're going to lay the issues to rest, or are we going to continue in the same way? Now, the Judgment card is also a card of listening to the call. Okay, this is it's like a calling. It's like it's time to like rise up. It's time to be reborn. And it is a calling for many. Again, there is this message of authenticity, of being ourselves and knowing that as we are ourselves more, we open up to the infinite possibilities of attracting more of that like energy towards us. Okay, so the Judgment card also has reconciliation. It also touches upon second chances. Okay, so in this particular deck, it's like Santa Claus going down the list. Okay, so what things, it's kind of like taking stock of your life and seeing like what things are good for me and what is not serving me anymore. Okay, what is not supporting me anymore, and kind of like peeling off the layers. Or let's say like you go into your closet and you do a whole cleaning, you declutter your space. That's kind of like what the Judgment card is saying. Like, what can we let go of right now so that we can rise up and feel liberated? Okay, so that's the first card out. Let's see what else. We have the King of Pentacles. This is the King of Presents. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is usually a male figure, but when we're talking collectively, this is an energy of abundance, an energy of, I feel like there's a second chance for a lot of you to create stability and actually financial stability and wealth here. Okay, I'm getting this message also of putting yourself in a place of value, okay, knowing what your worth and value is. But this is being truly honest with yourself and not really placing so much value on what other people think, or what other people, kind of like have conditioned you to think, like what you've been conditioned to think. Don't let anyone tell you who you are, okay? So the King of Pentacles coming, oh, we had another card, sorry. King of Pentacles, and then the Two of Swords, okay, which is usually when we feel like there is two paths that we can take. We could be feeling kind of like there's something that we are choosing to ignore, okay? And just feeling like tired, weary, like we can't really see the way ahead. But there's something really valuable here, like treasure within us, that is really calling out in this reading. But it's like we don't know how to put it into use, okay? How to use our gifts or our talents practically, or which direction to go in, okay? And then we have the Ten of Swords, okay, which is the 10 of Needles in this deck. So this is the ending of a difficult cycle, okay? This is the ending of a cycle of feeling let down, feeling just, this energy of feeling backstabbed, like, what do you call this in English? Traición, like being, just abandoned, just, yeah, it's a very difficult ending, or an ending to a very difficult period, okay? From being confused and not knowing which way to go to, okay, there's something here that needs to end and needs to be let go of. Because it could be really affecting the way that you feel about yourself. And it could be like holding you back from the things that you want to do. Okay, it's very strong message coming through here. Like, what is it that we need to let go of in order to be exactly who we are, open up to the infinite possibilities, maybe give ourselves a second go onto something that we really valued and really wanted to do. Let's get one more and look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, we have three more. So here is the seven, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Cups. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about this card. The Seven of Needles is the Seven of Swords. And Seven of Swords is a card of deceit. There's definitely things here that are not authentic. They're happening behind our backs, like hidden agendas, people playing little strategies and games, and kind of like, playing with this negativity and kind of like putting people in the middle. It's what it feels like, okay? It's, and I feel like the reading this week is really wanting us to clear whatever is not supporting. Whatever is not supporting us, whatever is not authentic, whatever doesn't align with us. It's really important that we clear it. And look at this. We get the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is like destiny and fated events, things that are meant to happen in the way that they do, okay? And also it's almost like changes that happen that are out of our control. Why? Because we're being led to where we're actually meant to be. And these things, we might not be able to see them for ourselves, or do them for ourselves, or choose for ourselves. So universe comes in and it puts people, situations, and things in our path to actually shift the way that we're going. Okay, so, and with the king here of potions or cups, this is talking about leading more with the heart and not so much being driven by, oh, everything that glitters is gold. Okay, there's something really here about the treasure that we hold within, living more authentically to the way that we feel from the inside out. Okay, and looking at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Two of Candles, which is the Two of Wands. Thank you. Betrayed. The energy of feeling betrayed. Okay, putting ourselves in situations that hurt us. Okay, and how the universe is like wanting to deter us, wanting us to rid ourselves from those things that we could be actually self-inflicting. Okay, this pain and being part of situations that keep us at a stalemate, because this is the energy of being at a stalemate. You could be bored of what you're doing. You could be stuck in a job that you hate. And this is really putting things into perspective. What do you want to do now? What does your heart really want? Why do you keep doing this to yourself? Why do these patterns keep repeating? What is this trying to show me? And as painful as it is, it's wanting you to like wake up out of that. Okay, so Two of Wands at the bottom. So this is building a whole new plan. This is mapping something new out. This is looking out to a new horizon. Okay, like what can we do? How can we take action on these things? An actual plan, an actual vision, but also making a choice to leave certain things behind. Okay, things that may not be serving us for our highest good. All right, so to close out this reading, I'm going to read from Moonology. Going to pick some oracle cards. Are coming through. Okay, I know it's a lot. Full moon in Virgo says you are good enough. I mean, this is the message again of this authenticity card, and how it's okay to be exactly who you are, even if the whole world doesn't really understand. Okay, which may not be the case, because there's always going to be there's always somebody going to be out there that resonates with exactly who you are, that you connect down to the very fiber of your being. We're all connected, even though we are uniquely assembled, let's say, right? So this is bringing that message of you are good enough. Okay, so know that you have like infinite self-worth and value. You are special, you are unique, and you're very much supported by spirit. Let's get two more just so that we could get even threes here. Oh, how nice. So what is it that you need to release? The waning moon. We're being asked to release things that are not for our highest good, that are actually hurting us, that are keeping us stuck, indecisive, just bored with the present existence, or even miserable. Okay, because I just feel like there's people here that are really just miserable and just like not even connecting to what it is that they're doing every day. They're just waking up unmotivated and not loving life. Okay, but this is you're being encouraged to put an end to this. Like, what is it that you need to release in order to not be doing this self-sabotage, self-betrayal, that is coming up in this reading? Okay, and then last one. So what is it that we need to release in order to make room for those infinite possibilities that is speaking about in this reading? Oh, wow. Okay, so the energy is gaining momentum. Definitely, we are coming into this full moon. It brings up a lot of heightened emotions. It brings you a lot of this intuitive hits. You're going to be feeling maybe even a little bit irritated. Okay, lots of cards came out there, but the energy is gaining momentum. So anything that you see here with this Wheel of Fortune showing up, okay, it's what I feel. The energy is gaining momentum for this shift. There is a shift that is happening. There is something that Spirit is wanting you to change. And I really feel it's the fact of putting yourself down, making yourself small, and being a part of things that make you feel bad. Okay, because I can't say it in any other way. I'm gonna pick one last one. So the energy is gaining momentum so that we could do all the things that we do with more love. Okay, thinking about building our own legacy, paving our own way in a way that is authentic and very much connected to who we are. Last one. They're wanting to come out in pairs. So the end of a tough cycle. We spoke about this with the 10 of Swords coming through. Okay, so the end of the tough cycle is approaching and it's time to take action. Definitely, I feel that when we do the work. I believe that personal and spiritual work is everyday work. Okay, we wake up, I want to say, I always open my eyes and the first thing is thank you. It's that state of gratitude. But we don't always feel in this way. There's other factors that definitely influence us. So this reading is particularly for people that have been feeling let down, that have been feeling caught up in the chaos or just the monotony of everyday life, feeling emotional, feeling like you're looking for appreciation and acceptance in the wrong places. Okay, this is really encouraging you to do the personal work and to connect to your sense of self-worth. Okay, all the cards are saying, be who you are so that this infinite possibilities can come to you. You are good enough. What is it that you need to release so that you can let the universe work with you? When it's time to take action, when we get cards like that say it's time to take action, it's because the universe wants to meet us that way. They want to meet us in the middle here. Okay, Spirit, God, the universe, however you resonate with this, are taking action every day and doing these things that are personal, spiritual work is the action that the universe wants us to take, that releasing of things that don't serve us anymore, making room for this endless possibilities. Okay, so I hope that this message serves you. I know that I'm bringing in new cards for this week because of Halloween, and I'm pretty new to them, but the message that was coming through is one of definitely putting ourselves in a place where we know that we are made of the same thing that God and the universe is made of. Okay, so it's just reminding ourselves of that, and not putting ourselves in positions that are really we're inflicting pain and suffering to ourselves, and not really placing that value on who we are, and how powerful we truly are. Okay, so I hope that this message serves you and that you have a great week. Know that we have a full moon this week, so the message of release is very prevalent when the moon is in the full cycle. And just any questions, anything that you need, readings and all of that, you can always DM me, and you have all the links in my bio. I love you all. Take good care, and I'll see you soon.